Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a seismic shift that's turning the entire Sister Wives universe upside down, the long smoldering embers of betrayal, silence, and suppression have exploded into a full-blown revolution. And at the center of the chaos stands a shattered man, a disgraced woman, and a daughter the world is only now discovering. Robyn Brown has finally been exposed for her years of calculated manipulation. Kody Brown is facing yet another devastating lawsuit, and a long-ignored daughter has stepped forward to reclaim her voice, igniting what many are calling the Sister Wives Revolution. The Browns, once regarded as a one-of-a-kind family of faith and unconventional love, are now a cautionary tale of ego, greed, and patriarchal decline, and nothing, not even the editing room of the show, can save them. The drama began with a cryptic message posted by a whistleblower claiming to be a former TLC employee. Robyn Brown had orchestrated her rise to the top of Kody's heart, according to the message, and she had done so through calculated sabotage, deceptive alliances, and allegedly threatening power plays behind the scenes, the message suggested. The whistleblower wrote, "She played everyone. Kody himself, the wives, the children, and the producers. However, her strategy is currently failing." Shortly after that post went viral, screenshots of emails, text messages, and private DMs began to surface online, revealing how extensively Robyn had manipulated the narrative for years. Most damning? A message that says, "I don't care what Christine wants, blur her out if you have to," supposedly sent by Robyn to a showrunner. "The story is me and Kody now." The fallout was immediate. Former wives Mary, Janelle, and Christine reportedly convened for a private reunion in Utah. No cameras, no TLC crew. Just three women finally united not by polygamy, but by a shared history of heartbreak. There, they allegedly drafted a legal strategy to finally bring their stories to light. Unedited, uncensored, and without fear. And right as that plan was taking shape, boom. Kody was hit with a lawsuit from a previously hidden family member. A daughter he publicly denied even existed. In a statement that was filled with tears, the daughter, who is now in her mid-20s, stated, "He pretended I didn't exist. He told people I wasn't his. But I have proof, and now I want answers. And justice." Her name? Samantha Lee Brown. Born from a relationship Kody had before the family ever began filming, Samantha claimed her mother was silenced and paid off to disappear from Kody's life, with NDA documents and years of unanswered messages to back her up. "While he built a life of fame and fortune off preaching family, he erased mine," she said in a live-streamed interview that racked up over 10 million views in just 3 days. Samantha's lawsuit accuses Kody of emotional abandonment, defamation, and intentional denial of paternity, seeking damages for a lifetime of emotional trauma. But more importantly, her case opened the floodgates. Other voices began to emerge after Samantha came forward, including those of former family friends, business partners, and even a disgruntled former producer. Everyone blamed a toxic household that was fueled by Robyn's need for control and Kody's unchecked narcissism. Robyn made herself the gatekeeper, one source revealed. If you wanted time with Kody, you had to go through her. She even screened his calls to his other kids. In a shocking blog post, Janelle confirmed these strategies, writing, "We thought we were wives. But Robyn turned us into obstacles." In her most recent interview, Christine, ever the warrior, reiterated, "They didn't just take our husband. They took our voices, our power, our identities. That ends now." And thus began what social media has dubbed the Sister Wives Revolution. A global movement of fans, survivors of toxic religious relationships, and former polygamist wives rallying behind the women of the Brown family. The hashtags #FreeTheSisterWives, #JusticeForSamantha, and #RobynExposed started trending all over the world. Thousands of people demanded that TLC permanently cancel the show and compensate the women who were silenced, cut out, or left out. TLC's headquarters in Los Angeles has been flooded with protest messages, petitions, and even organized pickets by women's rights activists. Over 2.5 million people have signed a Change.org petition to end TLC's exploitation of the Brown family. In the midst of the chaos, Robyn has reportedly gone into hiding. The home, with drawn curtains and no sign of Robyn or her children, is described as eerily quiet by paparazzi staked outside her Flagstaff mansion. Sources say she is terrified and completely isolated, as even her closest allies, including producers and former friends, begin to distance themselves. She thought she was untouchable, one insider said. But she's just another face in the storm now that the illusion is broken. Kody, on the other hand, is said to be spiraling out of control, reportedly switching between abrasive denials and frantic attempts to contact his estranged children and ex-wives. He thinks he can fix this, a family source says. But the damage is done. The women have woken up. And they're not going back to sleep. In a defiant act of reclaiming their own narrative, Christine, Mary, and Janelle have reportedly signed a deal for their own tell-all docuseries, tentatively titled Breaking Free: Life After Kody. The show will focus on their healing, the truth behind the show's editing, and their collective journey out of polygamy and into self-empowerment. It will include never-before-seen footage, private video diaries from the past decade, and a deep dive into how Robyn manipulated her way to power and rewrote the family hierarchy. TLC has not confirmed or denied the project, but insiders say it's happening without the network's blessing, and may be independently produced to avoid editorial censorship. Meanwhile, legal experts believe Samantha's lawsuit could open the door to a class action suit, possibly involving other children of Kody who feel abandoned, neglected, or emotionally damaged by their father's favoritism and denial. Kody Brown built an empire on being a father of 18, said one legal analyst. But now, that claim could become his downfall. Pay Dawn, Gwendolyn, and even Logan Brown have all expressed their support for Samantha. In a passionate video, Gwendolyn states, "We knew about her. We were told to never bring it up. However, truth always prevails. And we are done remaining silent." As this revolution grows, fans and critics alike are starting to reassess years of footage, identifying subtle cues, red flags, and moments of gaslighting that were once edited for laughs or sympathy. "It was all there," a fan posted. "Kody's control, Robyn's tears, the kids' confusion. We simply refused to believe it." The show's legacy is now being re-examined not as a celebration of plural love, but as a study in dysfunction, manipulation, and the ways reality TV can hide real pain under glossy storytelling. And for the first time in over a decade, the power dynamic has shifted. Previously pitted against one another, silenced, and sacrificed for a man's ego, the women are now in control of the microphone. And they're not just telling their stories. They are calling for retribution. Mary, long perceived as the loyal, quiet one, has emerged as a fierce voice of truth, sharing poetry and video messages filled with righteous fury. Janelle, always the pragmatic peacemaker, has taken on a leadership role in organizing legal defense for other former polygamous wives. And Christine, the emotional heartbeat of the show, is embracing her newfound freedom with fire, declaring in her latest interview, "We're not victims anymore. We're survivors. And this revolution, it's just getting started." And Samantha? She's reportedly writing a memoir, tentatively titled, "The Daughter He Denied, My Life Beyond the Cameras." The sister wives revolution is here. There is no going back.